What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Quinway Basketball Analysis coming to you. The legacy and career of Shaquille O'Neal, one of the top 5, top 3 centers of all time. Just so dominant, so good. We're going to run down his career stats for Boston, Miami, Phoenix, and Orlando and the Lakers. He averaged 23 points, 2 blocks, 2 assists, 10 rebounds, and 58% shooting from the field. Now we're going to break down his game. You see, just a dominant post-up, man. Just so big, so strong, but he had a soft touch. That skill, that's something that you can't teach. They don't give him credit. Look at the double team. He got the whole offense and defense trying to stop him, and he still gets his shots off. You see this just good footwork, gets the up and under, soft touch around the basket for a big man. And then look, he saw away from the basket, but got the IQ. You tip it in right off the glass. That's skill. That's execution. And you see again, just using his height and his body to create space and get a shot off in tight corners because the whole defense trying to take him off. And you see again, just too big, too strong. Hand in his face, man right by him. He still focused on and knocked down the shot. And now we're going to talk about his motor and his wheel. They say he didn't play with that much effort. Here we go. He shot his free throw, but look at this. He battles on the board to get extra possession. He flicks up. He chases it down. He goes up, goes back up strong, gets the dunk. Then he does it again. He doesn't give up on the play. He gets a post move. He goes in. He goes up hard, misses it, crashes right back, and gets the rebound again. Shaq was a dominant rebounder as well as a scorer. He did more than just throw up little hook shots. He did a lot, whether it was the footwork, whether it was the strength, whether it was the power, whether it was the finesse, or whether it was the effort or energy to crash the boards. Shaq did a whole lot more than people give him credit for. And now I want to show you again, just look at that, just soft touch from a long distance. He flicks it in and get the easy basket. Now we're going to talk about is his legacy. I'm about to run down his career resume and tell you guys what he taught us in his career playing in the NBA. He's a 4-time NBA championship. He found after losing in the Western Conference Finals and going to the NBA Finals in the East, going against Hakeem Olajuwon, losing against one of the best centers of all time in a head-to-head matchup. Shaquille O'Neal came back, went to the Lakers, lost a couple heartbreaking series, and finally broke through against the Eastern Conference Indiana Pacers in 2000. But before that, Shaq had won his first MVP and his only MVP, putting up a dominant numbers of 28 points, 2.8 blocks, 3.7 assists, 12 rebounds, and shot 57% from the field, dominating the league with efficiency, rebounding, passing, and rim protection. And he led the Lakers to a dominant record, and he will eventually lead them to their first NBA championship, like you see right here, dominating the playoffs, putting the world on notice that he is a franchise player and he can deliver, and he will do it 2 more years in a row, becoming one of the best centers in the NBA, and he even reinvented himself in Miami as a 1A to Dwayne Wade, who carried them in the playoffs. Shaquille O'Neal still was the best, one of the best players in the league, but he had declined, and Dwayne Wade carried him, and he rose to the occasion. So he reinvented himself as usually being the most dominant player on the team to being the second best player on the team, and that was in 2006 where he won a championship in his last. And he also won 3 MVPs for the finals 3 years in a row. And he was a 15-time NBA All-Star in Orlando, in Phoenix, and also in Miami. And he was also a 3-time NBA All-Star MVP, 2004, and even when he was old, and he said this might be my last All-Star game, he still was able to put on the show for the fans and win his last his last All-Star MVP. He also was an NBA first team, All NBA first team in 8 seasons, 2-time second team, and 4-time third team. He was a 3-time defensive second team, and he was an NBA Rookie of the Year, where he came to Orlando as the best pick, and he showed the world and put the world on notice that he's going to be here to stay and a potential legend, posting up dominant numbers of 23, 3.5 blocks, 2 assists, 59% from the free throw, and a dominant 56% from the field on 16 shots. That was dominant, and he played 81 out of the 81 games, and he just showed the world that he was here to stay. After dominating high school and college, he came through the NBA and made it look easy against the NBA legends and the great players in the league, showing to everybody in the world that he was a potential Hall of Famer, and he would later come to become one of the top 10 players in NBA history and one of the top 5 centers of all time. Shaquille O'Neal has done it all, whether it was hustle, putback, power, will, strength. He carried the Lakers on his back, reinvented himself in Miami, and did it again in Boston and Phoenix, showing that NBA greats can play any type of way and they age gracefully, and Shaquille O'Neal was able to do that. He only won 4 championships, but it was still a dominant way that he did it, whether it was in the beginning or in Orlando or just carrying the Lakers in 2000, in the early 2000s. Shaquille O'Neal has done it all. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. If you like this video, check out my older videos. Like this video, my older videos. Subscribe. Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis signing out. And let me know what you guys think on the great Shaquille O'Neal, one of the best players of all time. Top 10 player in the history of the game.